Hi guys, so continuing my Ask Ali series, I'm gonna leave the link on the form that you can fill in, and then if I choose your question, I can make a video about this, a separate video. So today's question is this. Natalia is asking, what kind of haircuts would suit a person with a hooked nose? And then second, pretty similar question. Sidra is asking, solution for a nose bump. My nose is very tiny and cute from front, but it has a bump on the upper side and the side profile. What are the possible solutions? Make your hair sleek. Just show it. It's an amazing feature. I would not want you to just look like everybody else. So one of my rules, as you know me, is we never build our look around some things that you think that this is not beautiful enough or not right, not correct, not normal or something like that. We're not building the look around this. We are not serving that thing, because that is an illusion at the first place that there is something wrong with the nose, with a hooked nose. Hooked nose is amazing nose. It's as beautiful as all those kind of other noses. Actually, if you're interested, I'm talking about loads of nose shapes and celebrities with those kind of nose shapes. You can watch this video. You might find it interesting. There's nothing to correct, first of all. I love hooked noses on women, and I think it's very sophisticated, very elegant, and amazing feature of the face. I would never try to correct it unless, I don't know, you have some problems. It's like really hard for you. Maybe some women, they have problems with breath and stuff like that. I'm not too deep into this subject, so you do what you need to do. But just in general, I don't find this as a problem, and I can't even think about it, like how we can create a haircut around one of these features just to make it less prominent. Now, I've seen ladies who say that when you are making that huge bangs like that, and huge bangs and preferably rounded bangs, it will kind of make this nose look less pronounced. On one hand, is an illusion that it's creating. It can be true because, let's say, if you have many prominent features on your face, you're building your outfit and your haircut and hairstyle and even your makeup also prominent. That will kind of speak with each other on the same wavelength. On the other hand, that curvy rounded bangs, it might not be suited for you for your bone structure, because your bone structure may be actually not very pronounced, and you can be just in general pretty dry person, not juicy, not lush, but dry. Even with that hooked nose, in this case, that hooked nose would look absolutely different than on woman, let's say, with pronounced curves or pronounced softness on her face, more prominent bones and more sharp bones with some flesh on top. So we're looking on head to toe. There's so many different things. So there are two absolutely different configurations of the body. And my preference and my personal thing, actually, and I love this thing very much, is when women with hooked nose, they are making hair sleek upwards and doing the bun, sleek updo. I just love it. I don't know, it just looks very sophisticated and very elegant. Of course, again, it depends on many things. If the woman is big with that kind of nose, probably she should need something more prominent here, not as sleek and as small, because if we place something sleek and small to something more pronounced, and it can just be slightly weird looking at it, it can disbalance the look a little bit. It can just make her look much more prominent than her hair itself. And we look good and healthy when we have some volume in our hair, right? So that's one thing. But if the girl is pretty dry and bony and pretty straight, not lush, juicy, and very pronounced, prominent with loads of flesh, and she has that hook nose, I love that bump on top of her hair, and I love when she's doing that, her hair very sleek to the back. It just looks very beautiful and almost historically beautiful. So I would not ever build your look around this. Also, those huge fringe, especially the huge rounded fringe, it doesn't look as modern today, especially if you remember many years ago, like in the 90s or 2000s. It was super popular when we were having that very rounded fringe like that. You were making this rounded with the rounded brush and the hair dryer, and then the rest of the hair was very sleek, and it was just right there, very straight. So those two pieces, first of all, they didn't connect with each other. This hair is very flat and thin, and then you have this very rounded and prominent kind of coming forward fringe. So see, people are not perceiving you as your nose. You know your small details that you might like or not like, but you know yourself, but people always consider you head to toe. And if you have haircut, hair color, the hairstyle and the clothes and stuff like that, and the outfit and the overall silhouette, just something that fits you, your vibe, your movements, the way you speak, the way, like how you live your life, like what exactly you're doing, why do you need this or that clothes, you know? If we're looking on all that thing, like head to toe, how this all working together, nobody will ever notice your nose, but if they will notice, they will say, oh my god, she just looks so cool. And the nose itself, it doesn't give you a certain vibe actually, because women with so different vibes, and if we talk about kibi types, for example, there are women with almost every type of a woman in kibi system can have this hooked nose, for example. This is soft classic, we can see that. Soft classic. This is soft dramatic. You see? So there are so many different things how we can arrange our look, but we're not arranging it around one little thing. We're arranging it on the overall vibe of all the things that you have. And we're just playing with the best, with something that is more interesting. But if your hooked nose makes you stand out more and makes you very unique looking, then we can play your outfit around this feature, but not to cover it, but just to show it more, you know? So from my viewpoint, yeah, any haircut, any hairstyle would go good if we consider all the rest of the parts of your body. It can be bob, it can be short bangs. If you are like, let's say, dry and slightly smallish and pretty straight, if you have pronounced curves and you're big and you have this hooked nose, maybe something bigger or more relaxed, and maybe some layers just to have this, give this air to your hair. It's just to make it slightly bigger or slightly asymmetry. We can put some asymmetry here. And I think the most universal hairstyles, of course, would be bob like I have, or slightly lower probably here, like the front piece, asymmetrical, that front piece slightly lower here, and then it will be sharp angle here. That sharpness can actually speak together with the sharpness of your nose if it's sharp, if it has that bump, and then it will look very beautiful, very chic, and it will speak all together. If you add some more sharpness to your outfit, to your look, to your face, or to your hairstyle overall, so that can also play a great role in it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Subscribe on my Pinterest for 13 boards as an inspiration for the body types. Also, you can subscribe on my Instagram. All the links I'm gonna leave down below. Also, you can become my sponsor or subscribe on my Patreon for some exclusive videos, some early access to these videos, and just if you want to support me and my channel. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.